Hello everyone, we've arrived in the UK. When was the last time Britannia took you to visit schools here? That was a long time ago. Last time Chip, Sal and Jamie joined, but now it's my turn to fly to the UK. I'll spend a month travelling from London to Manchester, showing you different types and styles of boarding schools. We'll visit Hong Kong students who came to the UK to study to see if they're enjoying life in Britain. As soon as they arrive, they're already thinking about how to adapt here, aren't they? This trip will be packed. We'll start in London, go to the southwest, then up north to visit schools in the Midlands. In total, we'll see about 20 schools. This time, besides me, two colleagues, Chiran and Carol, are joining to explore the boarding schools in the UK. This time, my colleagues and I will take you to visit two schools in the southwest of England. These two schools have several things in common. Apart from both being located in the southwest, they've both invested a lot of resources into swimming. And compared to other UK boarding schools, the tuition fees at these two schools are actually relatively lower. Talking about money always sounds a bit old-fashioned, doesn't it? Anyway, in this episode, we've come to a place called Kelly, which is in Tavistock. This area is called Devon. Devon is in the southwest of England, covering an area of 6,707 square kilometres, with a population of nearly 1.2 million. Most of the land here is rural. The population density isn't actually very high. Along the coast, there are many different holiday destinations and beaches, with tourism being the main industry. For beach lovers, the scenery is beautiful and the area is very safe. The proportion of Chinese people isn't high, so it's actually the top choice for many of the UK's old school, old money retirees. It takes about 4 hours to drive from London Heathrow Airport to Mount Kelly. So why am I going from Heathrow? Because apart from visiting, I also have a very important mission: to take my cousin to start school.
The school was considerate. Knowing we came from Hong Kong, they arranged for a Hong Kong student to give us a campus tour.
So usually there are 4 rooms, and if there's a shortage of space, it might be 2 people sharing a room. But if you get to upper 6 and there's more availability, you might be able to have a room to yourself.
How many people share a bathroom?
There are 3 bathroom stalls, and about a dozen people share one corridor. There's never really been any arguments over it. The level of freedom is quite high. For example, in 6th form, sometimes when we have free periods, if there's anything we need, like on Fridays and Saturdays, we're already allowed to go into town to buy our own necessities and things like that. We still have to hand in our phones though. For example, at 9:30, Year 9 has to go to bed. Then at 10 o'clock, it's bedtime for Years 10 and 11. For 6th form, bedtime is at 11 o'clock. By Year 11, you don't have to hand in your phone anymore, but the Wi-Fi still gets cut off at 10 o'clock. At first, when you haven't made new friends yet, like when you're new, you might feel a bit empty or lonely. The main thing you'd probably miss is the local food, like the kind you get at Hong Kong-style cafes. But honestly, I don't think many people are really bothered by that. Everyone adapts to the new environment pretty quickly. The year I joined, there were already the most of us, about 10 people, I think. But even then, it's not a big proportion. You get to mix with lots of different students. We're not just talking about... There are British students, of course, but you'll also meet loads of different exchange students and people from all over the world, so you're not just limited to mixing with British students.
Calais is right next to Dartmoor National Park, and the school grounds are huge. There are many sports facilities and places for extracurricular activities. For swimming, the school is actually one of the top in the country.
Many students from around the world apply to Mount Kelly for its traditional British education, 1:10 teacher-student ratio and swimming facilities. This is also a major selling point. The Mount Kelly Swim Centre is managed by former Olympic record holder Robin Brown, and to date it has produced 7 Olympic medals. In 2016, the school invested over £5 million to build a competition standard pool, the Mount Kelly Meter Olympic Legacy Swimming Pool, among others, allowing students to train in a world-class swimming facility.
Are there any parents watching who follow me? You might know I sent my cousin here to study, and you probably know how much I love this place. I've written about it many times. Why did I choose Mount Kelly for her? I think her personality is reserved, so I never worried about her coming here. What matters most is her learning process, not just rankings. I think I made the right choice. She's become much better since coming here. If you want to know more, check my previous articles or call me and ask.
No problem.
To help overseas students adapt to an all-English environment, many schools offer EAL, English as an Additional Language classes. At Mount Kelly, teachers give one-to-one EAL lessons tailored to each student.
With many sports facilities, comprehensive support and small classes with a 10-to-1 ratio, it's no wonder that in 2022, Kelly was recognised by The Telegraph as one of the top 10 best value schools in the UK. No wonder Sam arranged for his cousin to enrol. Apart from Miss Kelly, Devon also has a school that's even closer to the sea, Plymouth College, which Chip took us to visit last year.
Plymouth is in the southwest of the UK, between Devon and Cornwall, with a population of 262,000. After Bristol, is the second largest city in the southwest. Although it's about 3 hours from London by train, Plymouth offers many job opportunities. It's close to the beach, so if you like the sea, it could be a great place to live. It used to be a naval town, so it has a strong sense of history with many British heritage sites and churches. Property prices in Plymouth aren't considered too expensive on average. The average is around £220,000, and you can find properties for as little as £200,000. So if you really prefer somewhere more rural or a bit quieter, this is a great choice for you.
Just like Mount Kelly, Plymouth College has also invested heavily in training athletes for various swimming disciplines. In recent years, the most famous from Plymouth College has to be him, Tom Daley, who won the gold medal in the men's synchronized 10-meter platform at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Besides his Olympic gold, what he's probably best known for is knitting jumpers while waiting for his events.
Besides Tom Daley, there's Ruta Meilutytė, who broke 9 Lithuanian women's swimming records at just 15 and won gold in the 100-metre breaststroke at the 2012 London Olympics. She's also a Plymouth College alumna.
With so many world-class athletes nurtured here, top facilities are a must. Besides the 25-metre pool at the school, Plymouth College also works with the Plymouth Leander Swimming Club, letting students use the Plymouth Life Centre, which has 10 50-metre pools and diving platforms for students to practice diving.
Plymouth College students not only excel in swimming, but their academic achievements are just as impressive. Whether it's GCSEs or A-Levels, their results are above the national average in the UK. In 2025, 34% of A-level students achieved A or A in all their subjects, and 61.4% of students achieved AB. You could almost say that as long as you get into Plymouth College, you'll get at least one A in a subject.
The school excels in both academics and sports, and quite a number of its graduates go on to study sports-related subjects at university, such as sports rehabilitation, sports and exercise science, physical activity and health, sports performance, and sports journalism, among others. For students who are interested in developing a career in sports science, Plymouth College is definitely an excellent stepping stone.
I'm really happy today we've come to Plymouth College. This school is most famous, of course, for its sports. Sharon, could you tell us a bit more about the Life Centre?
It's precisely because of Tom Daley's achievements that the UK government recognised this and knew he was from Plymouth College, so they invested in the Life Centre you just mentioned, expanding the original facilities there. Students are actually enjoying such a high standard every time they go swimming or try out diving and similar activities.
The boarding community here is relatively small and the relationships are very close-knit. In the girls' dormitory, there are about 40 people, while the boys' dorm has a bit more, around 60 or 70.
Besides student relationships, we should also revisit what you mentioned about the warmth and friendliness here. Student-teacher relationships are excellent. Even among teachers, when they talk, they sometimes mention students who excel in sports. When these students achieve something, teachers work hard to arrange their training and class schedules to suit them.
Maybe the next Olympic gold medalist will be one of you.